Hi there, I'm Sarah Gutterman, CEO of Green Builder Media, and I am here today with Judy and Robert George. So, Judy and Robert, you are the owners of the Vision House Austin, and I'd love to hear about your experience living in the Vision House Austin. Can you talk about some of the features that you like best? Is there anything that pleasantly surprised you or anything that you're struggling with in the home?
Well, of course, one of my favorite features is the screened-in porch. It's so pleasant out there, even in the Texas heat. Midday, I've gone out there and it's just very relaxing.
And the deck is very nice. We have a beautiful view here, looking north in the hill country, and we can see, well, we figured it's about 7 or 8 miles we can see from the deck into the horizon. It's very nice. Yeah. And it's also shaded, so there's no direct sun out there. Very pleasant. And some of the things I like is we have some big ceiling fans in all the rooms, which make it very pleasant. We don't have to run the train AC as high as would normally be the present. And again, I think Judy likes the open concept with all of the open space here.
Definitely. Definitely. I didn't realize just how much I was going to enjoy that. Really been nice. We've done a little bit of entertaining since we moved in, and it was so great to be able to talk with our guests while I was finishing up the meal. So yeah, that part of it's been wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, and some of the things we appreciate are the single floor, being able to not have to worry about stairs and going up and down. So the bedrooms are all on the same floors with the living area, and that makes it really comfortable for us.
Yes.
So you have touched on this a little bit, but the house has been designed to be climate responsive. So how is it performing in the Texas heat?
Well, let's see, so far we've got a $100 and some odd credit with our utility supplier, PEC. So we're still we're generating more power with the solar than we're using with the climate control system. So we're happy with that. And
we've been able to, we keep our thermostat set at 78 here, and it's still very comfortable. Now, if I'm working around the house and doing any heavy cleaning or anything, which I haven't had to do so far, but I will turn the AC down a degree or two, but most of the time we leave it set at 78 day and night. So yes, and it's very comfortable. Yeah. Very comfortable. So
I think that all the insulation that was put into the construction, both in the walls and the ceiling, and the wrap that was put on the house, as well as they put another insulation layer. They put the wrap around on the OSB, and then they put another layer of, was it 1/2 or 3/4 inch sort of foam. And then they put the hardy board over that. So it's really well insulated.
Oh, yes. Yes. Of course, we have not tried the heating side of this yet.
We haven't. Winter is like about 3 months, probably December, January and February, and that's about it. But
yeah,
it'll be a while before we get to the heating, and we have the fireplaces. We'll get a chance to use those too.
So the house was also designed to facilitate aging in place. Is it conducive to your lifestyle? And what motivated you to design and build a new green home at this stage in your life?
I think it is very conducive to our lifestyle now. We're not super active, but everything within the house, it's manageable. It's definitely more manageable for us. Again, just having it all on one floor, having wider doorways. We're prepared. We haven't had a need for that yet, but down the road we may. And that was one of the big driving forces for us, because we are both in our mid-80s, and we've had some health issues in the past that have limited us in various areas. And so I believe that this is going to be absolutely perfect for us as we get older.
How specifically has this home impacted your comfort and your health, as well as just energy efficiency, cost savings? You touched on durability and maintenance, but can you talk about how this house is now contributing positively to those different elements?
Yes, well, the only utility bill we have now is the water. Okay, and the home is all electric, so there's
Yeah.
no gas. It's as long as we have sunshine here in Texas, we should be in good shape, because the solar makes up for all of our electric utility. And that was one of the goals that we had when we were looking for a new home, is we wanted to eliminate the utility bills and the bother with having to worry about, whether we're going to continue to be able to afford utilities. As costs keep going up, and it's nice to be able to say, well, we don't have to worry about paying PEC for electricity here in the future.
Anything in particular about the Henry products that really stand out to you?
Well, I think one
Yeah.
of the uniqueness factors is the way that first layer went on. It was like putting saran wrap on the house.
Yeah.
It looks great, and we came down and watched after they put this layer on, and there were, it was just no nails were evident.
Yeah.
It covered everything beautifully, and it definitely seems to be doing the job it was intended for.
Yeah, and they
So-
put another type on the roof too, the roof underlayment. They have a different product that goes on that, one that goes on the house itself and one that goes on the roof. But they look nice once they put them up. The builders were not real happy about working with them because of the sticky nature of that stuff, but it really seals well. So
Yeah.
both of us were happy seeing
Yes.
it done, but
And I think it's going to prove itself to be, a worthwhile product.
Wonderful. What about the Train HVAC system and controls?
The unit's working
Yeah,
well,
and
and
that-
it's quiet.
yeah, and that control interface is
Yeah.
with the dehumidifier and stuff. So
Yeah.
that's all linked together. And if the exhaust fan over the stove runs, it makes up air and dehumidifies it when it brings it into the house. So that's all linked together. But like we said earlier, that stuff we don't see. It's all sort of hidden back there. And we just know that it's very comfortable here.
Yes.
What about the James Hardie fiber cement siding and trim and soffits? Robert, this goes to some of the maintenance issues I suspect that you were talking about.
Well, we haven't had it long enough to know about maintenance, but it really looks nice. I mean, they've used the Hardie products everywhere, especially in the covered porch area. All of the siding, well, I don't know if you call it siding, but the framing around the screens and the doors and everything is all the Hardie stuff, and it's not going to warp or show any discoloration, because it does get some rain on it because it is an open area. So, but so far we haven't had any problems with it.
No, and we're very familiar with Hardie, because we had to have some of the siding on our old home replaced, and this was several years ago, and we went with Hardie. at
Yeah,
that
yeah.
point and had absolutely no issues with it at all. So I was very happy when I learned they were going to be putting it on the new house.
What about the Anderson windows and doors?
Oh, they're
Yeah.
beautiful. Yes, they are. I like the open area that we can look out. And Judy wanted to put shades on them. And I said, no, not in the living area at all. So all the windows are open here in this area where we're sitting, just like your house behind you. Yes, it looks similar to that. So I really like that.
Well, and again, we're familiar with Anderson products because at our former home, we replaced all our windows. And that was a few years ago, maybe 8 years ago, and have had no problems. And in fact, it solved some of the issues we did have.
Yeah.
So we're familiar with it, and and these windows here and the doors are, like Robert said, they're beautiful. They really add to the decor of the home.
Tell me a little bit about the flooring and tile and countertops from AHF, that is the parent company for brands like Armstrong and Crossville Tile.
Oh, wow. What can I say? But again, beautiful. The countertops are just, it's a dream for me. I'm very happy with the countertops that I picked out. And I've had lots of compliments on them, and people are actually amazed when we mention that they're porcelain. And it's like, oh, I never heard of that used for countertops. So, so we're introducing people to something new. And listen, the flooring is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's light. It just adds to the brightness in the home, as do the countertops and all. I mean, everything is it just makes it so much lighter and brighter. The tile is really nice. And we've used it in, lots of areas. Of course,
Yeah,
all the wet areas have the tile.
all the bathrooms and the
And
showers
so,
and
yeah.
tub
And
surrounds and all that, all the same color, and so it all blends pretty seamlessly.
It does. It just makes the home look nice and actually makes it more comfortable.
Yeah.
Speaking of comfort, I suspect that the Fabral cool metal roof helps with energy efficiency and cost savings and just keeping temperatures cool inside.
And the architects put their additional touch on that by having the metal roof separated from the underlayment by stripping that sort of lap stripping that allows for air movement underneath the metal roof, and it also helps keep the metal in this. That roof is something that they call galvanum that does a lot for reflecting heat away from the house, and that is something we were looking for to make sure we get the lowest penetration of heat into the interior, plus the air circulation, plus all the insulation that's in the attic. And I think we've got a real good roofing system here.
For the solar too. It's
solar,
it's a great product to put the solar panels on.
What about the TimberTech composite decking?
I'm looking out there at the deck now, and it's really beautiful the way they put it. They put it in two colors with different color on the sort of a border effect, and then plus the railing and everything. It's just a beautiful deck. I didn't realize it would be that.
And we've had loads of compliments on it. One of the builders even mentioned, he said, you really got a winner here. He said, this is absolutely, he says, one of the best products I've worked with. So, yeah.
Indeed. Well, it's both sustainable and durable in addition to beautiful.
Mhm.
Yes.
Right.
That's nice.
And I know we're gonna get a lot of use out of it because it does face our nice view. And in fact, we had company on the 4th and we sat out there on the deck and watched the fireworks. So it was a perfect viewing situation. So yes.
How are you enjoying the GE appliances?
Well, I love them. I haven't had a chance to use all of the features. I'm anxious to try the air frying feature in the ovens. I understand that that's from different people who have air fryers, they love it. So I'm working on that, I'm working up to it. But yeah, those are very nice. I've used the ovens frequently, even in the summer, because we are able to keep the home comfortable. And so that's great. I love the induction cooktop. I had tried a little induction cook plate just to see what induction cooking was like, but it's nothing like what I have now. It's been really great as far as I love to cook on it. I'm still learning because things tend to cook a little faster and with a lower heat. So there's a bit of a learning curve there,
Yeah,
but
all the appliances are linked to smartphones with Bluetooth, and they're all tied together with Wi-Fi. So everything talks to everybody else, and
yeah.
it monitors all the energy usage too. And
Well, and things like I forgot.
starting the dishwasher.
Yeah, starting the dishwasher. I had set it because I wanted to try, there's a time delay on there. And so I set that and I pushed the button on my phone to do it. It turned out I had forgotten to shut the door on the dishwasher tightly. So of course it didn't start. But anyway, I learned a lesson there. And it is nice to be able to, set it and forget it. And the washer dryer combo has been very interesting. It's been a little bit of a learning curve there, but I like it. And I think it's an ideal product for a small family, or like us, it's just the two of us. Now, if you had a large family, I could understand wanting separate washer and dryers because you're going to be doing multiple loads at the same time. But for us to just put it in and forget it, hey, it's great. And it really doesn't take that much longer, if at all, to do both washing and drying. So yes, it's turned out to be very nice.
Talk to me about the Savant smart home system for demand side energy management.
First, the system has lots of advantages and properties that I like, and being able to see where everything's going and be able to control it is very nice. And right now it's performing excellent with the solar panels that we have installed. So like I said, we are a credit on our PEC utility bill.
And then last but certainly not least, tell me a little bit about the field controls whole home indoor air quality system.
Well, again, like we said, that's sort of, out of sight, out of mind. We don't really see it. We know it's there working. We know it's supplying fresh air and dehumidified air when the house needs it.
Like I say, it's not physically visible, and
you don't hear it running because
so
it's automatic. So it doesn't show its presence. But and it's
but we're happy to have it.
Yeah.
So do you have any advice for members of our audience who are looking to design, build, or buy a sustainable home?
We're very happy with the cost savings that we're seeing. We're happy with the comfort of the home. Yeah, I just think I'm big on this. I just think it's really important for people to start looking at more sustainable homes and do what they can to attain that.
Yeah, we were fortunate that we found an architect that has the same mindset as we
Oh,
do. So,
yeah.
and that's why it did take longer, because we went back and forth, let's look at this, let's look at that. And, they understood what we were trying to do. We were trying to find something that
Yeah.
is sustainable and will last us,
Yeah.
as we age, and we want to age a lot longer too.
Yeah.
We want to stay with
Well,
it.
that's the
So
plan.
that's the
But
plan, right?
yeah, I mean, we have talked about this for
A long time, yeah.
probably within the last couple of decades.
Mhm.
And it just wasn't doable until now. But yeah, I'm definitely glad we did it.
Yeah, we were able to get to a point in life where we were able to afford it, and still we needed to make the changes for health reasons and for us being comfortable in a position where we didn't have to worry about a two-story and worry about maintenance on an older home. And so
Yeah.
I think we were very fortunate in the journey we took, that we were able to make a pleasant outcome for all of us, the builders, the architect, and us as owners.
Yes.
So Judy and I are very happy with the result.